If you're using ChatGPT in your job search, which you should be, I bet you're not using it to its full potential. Well, that changes today because I'm going to share with you 5 ways to level up your prompts so you are getting the specific and tailored output that is going to have you stand out above all of the other job seekers. Number 1 is to start using multi-step prompting where appropriate. So what the heck is multi-step prompting? Think of it like this. If I had a task for you that was made up of 5 steps, would you rather me just tell you all of the steps all at once and overwhelm you? Or would you rather me say, here's step 1, let you complete it, here's step 2, let you complete it, and so on and so on? Well, it's the same concept when you're using ChatGPT or your AI tool of choice. Sometimes it just makes sense to break down the prompt into steps. Now, here's an example. Let's say you are going to tailor your resume to a job description. You might hear the advice to just simply upload the job description, upload your resume, and say, tailor my resume. No. A better approach is to break it down into steps. Step 1 would be to upload the job description and ask it to break down keywords, themes. And then you would move on to step 2, which would be to then tailor your resume using the information that was given to you in step 1. But we're not done there. After it's tailored your resume, step 3 would be, okay, show me the changes between my original resume and my revised resume and tell me why those changes were made. And now step 4 might be having you go back and forth with ChatGPT to get your resume to a point that you're comfortable with. But when you're able to break it down into specific steps, you're going to, 1, be less overwhelmed, and 2, it's just going to make more sense at the end because you're going to understand how you arrived at that specific destination. And if you're wondering what makes up a great prompt, I have a free prompt guide in my school community, which is completely free. So feel free to join and access that and all of my other resources for job seekers. Number 2 is key in cutting down on hallucinations. Hallucinations is when AI either makes up or infers information. And this can be detrimental to the job search process because you don't want it making up information. One question to ask, which will really cut down on this, is simply saying, please ask me any clarifying questions before proceeding with my request. This will have it think and ask you questions for you to answer rather than it make up information. Another line you could add is, do not infer or make up any information, only use the data I have provided. And number 3 is to tell it what you don't want. Most job seekers are telling ChatGPT what they do want, which is a great starting point. But you also want to keep in mind what you don't want. Think about your cover letter. And let's say you're using ChatGPT to draft it. If you're not telling it what not to do, then it could give you just generic, fluffy words. And you don't want that. An example would be to say, avoid generic terms such as go-getter or detail-oriented. The more that you can provide it the parameters of what it should and shouldn't do, the more specific and tailored that output will be. Number 4 is to ask ChatGPT to improve your prompts, but also to tell you why their suggestions are improvements. This is going to help you understand prompt engineering, which is simply crafting prompts. And when you're able to do this, you're able to learn and grow in your AI skills and get the results that you're looking for from the get-go. When I create a prompt, I have everything I think that I need in it. I get the results back, I tinker back and forth. And when I finally get it to a point where I'm like, this is the output I want, I go back and I ask ChatGPT, how could I have crafted my original prompt to get this output that was the result at the end? And when it does that, it'll give me a new prompt. And I also ask it, like I said, why are these improvements being made, so I can learn as well. And this is a great way for you to up your game while simultaneously just getting better output. And number 5 is to talk rather than type. pretty much all of the AI tools have the talk to text feature. So if you just talk to it, it'll then type it in and you can enter as normal. And I know some people love this because it's just easier for them to talk and have that train of thought be uninterrupted, because when you're typing, sometimes you think like, oh, should I change that? Or you misspelled a word, so you go back. So if you are more comfortable with talking rather than typing, this is a great way for you to become more fluent, shall we say, in ChatGPT. There you go, 5 ways to level up your ChatGPT prompts. And if you're like, yeah, I would like a little bit more context on how to use ChatGPT in my job search, make sure to check out my video here.